I run the America's IoT commercial business for our solutions around IoT. And so I've got a set of field salesmen and technical folks who work with enterprise customers to deliver IoT solutions. So Microsoft's vision is, it's kind of a long answer, but I can give you the short version. And that is, we feel like the IoT trend is actually one that's kind of evolved. It's not a revolution, it's an evolution built on innovation that has been happening for decades. So we have customers who have been doing things like the Internet of Things for years, connecting their edge devices, pulling data off of those devices, and actually doing interesting, innovative things with that data. So when we talk about IoT today, it's really around taking advantage of increased connectivity and the kind of the ubiquity of connectivity, taking advantage of significant economies of scale around smaller pieces of hardware that are actually more intelligent, and taking advantage especially of cloud technologies, because now that you have these connected devices and they're increasingly intelligent, you're getting huge amounts of data. And so really taking advantage of the almost limitless capability for storage and compute in the cloud is where you really begin to unlock the capabilities and the kind of the magic behind that data. So I would say, in a nutshell, start with what you already have. In many cases, it's what you've already been doing. Take advantage of this new connectivity, economies of scale, and cloud platform to really significantly improve your ability to leverage that information. Well, I think we would agree with a lot of the analysts who are saying that over the next 5 years, we will have something like 50 to 100 billion connected devices, depending on how you measure them. And even more importantly, I think IDC is projecting in the next 4 to 5 years something like 44 zettabytes of data, which is in the world. And that number is just almost unimaginable. And so I think what we see, definitely this trend, is taking advantage, again, of the connectivity and the economies of scale such that there will just be an enormous amount of data upon which you can reason, in the words of our CEO, Satya Nadella, reason over that data and really make some significant impacts on your business, whether it's kind of improving efficiencies, enabling some kind of innovation that you've never thought of before, or in some cases actually fundamentally transforming the way you do business. So the next 5 years will just be, I think, increasing the edge of the hockey puck, but it's going to just continue to get even more exciting after that. So a few weeks ago at the Microsoft Convergence Conference, we announced the launch of a product that's going to be available later this year called the Microsoft Azure IoT Suite. And this suite is really neat because what it does is takes some of the discrete IoT services that have been available within Azure for a while and actually knits them together as a final end product for the customers. And it is an application that is already knit together, and as well, it's a simplified pricing model. So really shrinks the time needed for a customer to instantiate a proof of concept and then move that proof of concept to pilot and eventual deployment. So a really exciting announcement.